Alright, ready?
Sure am.
Sure?
Positive.
Like, you're 100% sure? Hello, welcome
Actually,
back to 99 Vibes. My name's Adam Bridges, aka Playbo. I do TikTok and YouTube stuff. I'm back using that phrase. I'm here with my co-host, fellow whiter boy, Jack Shearer.
Whiter boy. Thank you for the welcome, first of all. And secondly, whiter. Whiter
Yes.
than whomst.
Me, bitch. Oh, it feels so good to be able to do visual gags.
I know, I was literally about to say that. Well, shit. Welcome to the first recorded...
Well, actually, this is
Video
a secret
recorded,
report.
huh?
We did Fellas one. But I didn't
Does that count
upload.
as
I
an
didn't
episode?
upload that because
It was shit.
it was not good.
Welcome to the first quality-approved recorded video podcast from
Yes.
99 Vibes. To the people listening on audio, I'll probably put the YouTube link in the description, so just
Yeah.
tap on it. And to the people watching us already, hello.
All
How's it
six
going?
of you, how's it going?
All three of you.
Yeah.
Not 300, not 3 dozen or anything.
All 99 of you.
Right. Nice. But yeah, visual jokes is a big,
Oh my
big
god, so
plus.
good. We probably shouldn't rely on it too much.
No,
'cause
no.
The grand majority of our listenership will still be audio
Listenership.
listenership. I think it's audienceship.
Audience would be a good word for that.
You're right. See, if I was smart and was good at public speaking, I would have used that word.
Haven't you done some public speaking recently?
Oh my god, I did a speech today, Jake.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't believe you brought that up.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah. So I finished my one, but the thing about the speech, the reason it's actually important, or kind of important, is that if I fail it, I don't get UE,
Bummer.
which stands for University Entrance for our non-New Zealand listeners.
All
I'm
two
pretty
of
sure
you.
I failed. I'm pretty sure I failed.
Nah, no. I mean, if you did a good a good start and a good end, that's most of that is good. Therefore, it has to be a
If you're
pass.
looking at it from just like a regular standpoint, like
Yes.
if it was a good speech or not, you'd say it's a good speech. But if you're doing the NCAA bullshit over analysis
Yes.
and analysis, then nada.
Could be a bit borderline.
I referenced so I wrote a lot of it, like add all my new stuff to it on a live stream for TikTok, and I was getting like facts and stuff from them, like people going anecdotes and stuff that I could add. Goes about the front car seat,
Right, yeah, okay.
and I then referenced that in my speech as me doing a field study. I said
A field study?
I said I conducted a field study about this topic.
Bro, that's like when I'm fucking writing my squash Instagram post, I'm trying to make everything sound like uber important, and it's just like say I played a tournament in like Inglewood, I'll be like, the Inglewood B graded below, blah, 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 this, and you know.
And it's just an Inglewood tournament.
It's just an Inglewood tournament. Like you were there, you saw how minimal it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hype that shit up.
I mean, however, the same ground is now used for professional grade rugby games with Sky Sport.
That's a big dub.
It's so funny because that's like obviously our school did athletics.
Yeah.
It's so weird to see like actual players play there and like all these like massive cameras and stuff operating. I'm like
Massive cameras, even bigger people. Just
bigger people, but
Absolute.
like if like have like a serious thing happening. But it's not just boys play athletics.
it's not just kids sitting there like.
Oh my god, athletics. If you're not an athlete, athletics is the most depressing day of the year. No, swimming sports is
Swimming sports.
Is
The
significantly
worst thing about
worse.
swimming sports is just the seating. Like,
Yeah.
nowhere you can't take a W anywhere in that like area because there's no comfortable seating anywhere. It's not like haha, we've got the good seats and everyone else has got shit seats. Everyone's got shit seats.
Yeah, I remember our teacher that ran our house would always brag about how I'm going to get there early and secure the good seats for our house. And I'm
So,
like,
sir,
there are no good seats.
you're
There's good
kidding
seats.
yourself.
The ones the boarders get because you're under shade. Like actual
Oh
shade.
yeah, fuck. I remember my first or second swimming sports. We had these big tarpaulins stretched
Yeah, I was
across.
there for that.
Yeah. So it must have been my second
And
one.
kids
then.
were pouring water.
Yeah,
on
kids
top.
poured water on it, and then everyone would just punch the fucking thing, and it would all. Fuck.
I remember that really fondly because I didn't get splashed of it.
Yeah.
There was a kid, a guy in my year. I went to the same primary school as him back in Harwood, and he is one of the nerdiest and weirdly social people I know.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there reading a book. Was not bothering a soul.
Yeah.
And this kid emptied his entire bottle and at the back end of the thing in Almond Donnelly, right? But his entire thing, so this big drop like thing of water just rolls across the entire tarpaulin.
And you can just see what's gonna happen.
And I'm just it's like watching a car crash in slow motion. And I just watch it just get to him and just
Oh no.
his book was ruined.
That's
Library
fucking
owned
awful.
book as well.
I think the only time I ever took a book anywhere other than like my
Library.
grandma's house, like outside of my house, was I once was so fed up with cricket and all the people in my team that I took a book to read while we batted because I could not care any less about that game.
That's so funny.
I just remember my teammates watching me read this book, and I was like determined not to like show that I knew they were watching me. Like, I was 100% aware that they knew I was watching.
Right.
They knew I.
They knew you didn't care.
Yeah.
It's fine. Cricket's hilarious because like so many players that I know that are good at it just don't care for the sport and just don't like it.
Yeah.
If it
That's
doesn't
exactly
show,
the
like,
same
the-
at uni.
especially-
Everyone who talks about cricket, like who plays cricket, hates it.
Does Jack even like cricket?
There's this thing with cricket where like
You hate it, but you
of the
keep
time
playing
it's
it.
good, and that 5% is just what you're chasing the other 95% of the time.
So it's like
you're
drugs.
playing cricket. Literally, it's like heroin. Like I was writing about that. This good catch I took in year 8. I was like, cricket was never ever better than it was that moment in year 8.
Right.
Like it was just a continuous downhill. But you only play another game to catch that feeling again.
And it never comes in.
It just
when you like
might
quit it,
come
you
in
get
like
that little.
fleeting moments, but there's just so much bad in between.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, so like
But it makes me wonder because I think it was Brendan McCullum was a better rugby player than Dan Carter back in high school,
mad.
and he had to choose one of the sports. Keep in mind, my brother's the one who told me this fact. So
It could be
he
outlandishly
knows a lot.
false.
He knows a lot though. So I'm assuming it's true.
Did you just say live on recorded video
Let's move past
footage?
that. But so Brendan McCullum had to choose one of the sports apparently, and he chose cricket. He was a
Damn.
better player than Dan Carter, and he chose cricket.
Yeah, but like, there's all those stories of people not being selected for like high school sports teams and then going on to be massive superstars. Like I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was Michael Jordan didn't
You-
make his high school basketball team.
Yes, I think like I know Scottie Pippen didn't.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
I wouldn't have been.
Scottie Pippen was my height leaving high school, and he's 6'7" now.
I mean, hey, that could be you.
Is even I think he might be taller than that. Google how tall is Scottie Pippen.
Ah, time to bring out the computer. Hang on, where did I put this? That's what the LNP cam's for.
I forget that's what your password is.
No,
Guys,
no,
if
it's
you
not
ever find
password.
Jack's laptop
Do not put that on the internet.
at a library computer, just remember that his password is all the top keys at the top.
I see what you did there.
Aye, I'm very funny. aren't I?
Scottie Pippen. What are we doing?
Height.
2 meters and 3 centimeters.
Sure.
Right, what's that in feet and inches? 6'8".
So unless it was I'm pretty sure it was Scottie Pippen. That was like my height in high school.
6'8", 103 kilos. You've got that part down. It's not true. That was a joke. Adam is not horrendously overweight.
However, Jack is substantially taller than me and substantially beefier. I'm heavier than Jack.
I'm not substantially taller than you. Speaking of taller than me, my little fucking brother. 13. Motherfucker's like here. He's up to my eyebrow. No, actually no. Like maybe like the bottom of my eye. I'm being a little bit dramatic. But still, like, I never wanted to be that grandparent or auntie or anyone who like doesn't see for 6 months.
Oh my god, you got so.
Oh my god, you've grown!
But it's not like, oh my god, it's holy. No, why
Yeah,
you.
I came
stop.
back from uni and I hadn't seen him for like 2 months max. Less than that. I saw him, I was like, you've grown. How have you done this?
in 2 months?
Like substantially as well. That much at least. Like 3 or 4 centimeters.
That's all I need. Come on.
Literally. I know that's all you need.
Wasn't he shit?
He'd be taller than you now. Like,
Yeah, he was taller than me when I last went, I'm pretty sure.
also, the other night, remember when Charlie and me measured up?
Yeah.
That sounded really bad.
Dick size is what we're talking about here.
No. When we stood back to back, and saw whose dick was closer to... No, when we stood back to back and measured how tall we were, and Sky was like the judge. I want to say this quietly because he's upstairs. Charlie was low-key taller than me, but Sky just lied to his face. And I could not have been more thankful to her in that moment than I was. Like, I mean, we started play fighting that night. Not really play fighting. I was like...
You were mentally harassing her.
I was...
But it was so funny. Oh my God.
Like, we fought that night, but she also did me the biggest solid, so...
And well, the thing is, you're 6'1", right?
Yeah.
So, like, just by numbers, he knows.
But he doesn't. I told him I was 6'2". And that has made all the difference. That's a Robert Frost reference. Did you ever study Robert Frost?
No.
Huh.
I know the name, but I don't know what field he works in.
Solid poet. Mr. Elgar was a big fan of him. Yeah. I mean...
Poets. Here's just a hot take I have. Poetry is an amazing art form.
Yep.
And the only reason it's not more popular is because high school ruins it for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason I know this is because rappers are just gangster poets. Kendrick Lamar. I mean, people say Kendrick a poet all the time, but like Blueface is just a poet in a real weird way.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you think how they structure songs and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of the dark night embraced me as my body walked down the street, it's bust down, buddy.
Can you imagine, like, yeah, like Blueface or like 6ix9ine or someone who just writes awful lyrics? No, not that Blueface writes awful lyrics, but just like
What, he
offensive
does?
lyrics. Offensive lyrics. Just saying that as if it's really deep. Just like, bust down, Tatiana. Bust down.
Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang.
Or like, you know, in ASAP Forever and ASAP Rocky just says gang for like 5 minutes straight.
Gang.
Like the music video makes it look really cool.
Gang.
But he's just saying gang over
Gang.
and over.
Well, yeah, but he's got the effect. I really like that song.
I love that music video. Like, you showed it to me, it blew my mind.
That music video is one of my favorites of all time, but I genuinely really like that song as well.
No, I'm the same, but like, yeah.
Then I get you.
If they just tried to make it sound all
Or just
deep
like
and meaningful.
Kanye West lyrics. I fucked her in the bathroom.
I think me and Taylor Swift
We'll
might still have sex.
That lyric is one of the funny. Like that lyric has caused so much shit
Oh, yeah.
in the 4 years, and it's just hilarious. Like obviously, well, because things Taylor like. Oh my god, I know there are Rafa Taylor Swift fans, and I just don't want any of them to find this clip. But
You know it's corny
Taylor did
bitches.
initially like okay it.
Yeah.
I just don't think she knew the context it was going to be in, and it was like some other like Kanye pulled a fast one on her.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he just pulled the wool over her eyes completely.
Yeah,
But yeah. You know it's corny bitches. You wish you could unfollow. You know it's corny. You wish you could
unswallow.
unswallow.
I actually remember when that lyric, when that drama first broke. It was 2016. I wasn't that big of a Kanye West fan then, so I was completely on Taylor Swift's side.
Yeah.
And just since I still really like Taylor Swift, but like since then, the tides have turned a little bit. I'm just like
The turns have tided.
the turns have tabled. And I'm like, kind of a bitch move.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, to be honest.
In every single Kanye West tweet, it's just Taylor Swift's stands going, Taylor ended you. Taylor, blah, blah, and put fan cams of like Dua Lipa. I'm like, that's not even the right girl. Like, what do you...
He's like, bitch, I'm running for president. How is it?
Do you think it's funny how like stands and stan culture like really like have adopted that term?
Stan?
Yeah. Do you know where the word stan came from?
No.
Eminem.
Huh.
You know what the song Stan?
I've heard of it. I haven't listened to it in a minute.
But you know, that's the first time Stan was ever used.
Damn.
Eminem literally created the word Stan. And
I mean, greatest rapper of all time. What?
I used to...
Oh, shit.
We love Eminem.
We do love Eminem.
He's done real well. He's definitely the best selling.
Best selling?
He's like top 5.
Definitely top 5.
He's top 5.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but he's top. I used to always say that he was the greatest because I thought that was the right answer. And then I thought about for like 5 more minutes. I was like, hang on.
And then I was like,
But so many people just believe he. I have a friend. Should I name it? Her name's Ruby. She doesn't listen to this. Her name's Ruby. I remember me and Riley were talking about, like, if Kanye was the greatest. Because as much as we love Kanye, we understand his flaws and he might not be the greatest. And then Ruby just goes, nah, it's Eminem. And we're
Come
like,
on, Ruby.
And we're like, it's just because she was like, well, like Kanye's good. Like, come on, Eminem. Like, he made a rap god. And like,
Rap god, guys.
are you a 13-year-old in 2015? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna lie. When that song came out, I was like,
Oh yeah, everyone lost their mind. And it's still a banger, but it's like, it's no like half what Kendrick's done.
but it's still relevant though. Like I saw this TikTok the other day of this guy at a party who could rap god like on time perfectly.
I had a
word
friend
for
who could rap at 4 times the speed.
Huh?
Dead ass. His name's Daniel. Not your Daniel, different Daniel.
word. Yeah, no.
And he can rap the fast bit 4 times the speed.
Jesus.
He could do this when he was 12.
Like properly as well, like word for word.
I mean, at that stage, you can't. Oh yeah,
You can't tell.
He's going for word for word, but you like obviously you just kind of take his word for it. But like he'd do it, and I'd be like, "That sounds right."
Yeah.
Somebody will give you is
When I gotta do it, that's the only bit that I ever picked up.
the first 3 words are literally "summer lama dooma lama."
Yeah. You know what I always when I'm listening to songs and sometimes like even though I'm a fluent English speaker, some parts of some songs I just don't understand. Like it's too fast.
Rap especially. Though, I just
Yeah.
go, he sounds cool.
Can you imagine being like the people who put up like genius lyrics or something like that? Like
Oh my-
having to discern what it is immediately after the music comes out.
Oh,
You just be
yeah.
listening to it like, oh fuck, like the 56th time going through it. Just what did he say there?
How many N bombs is he dropping here?
Yeah, literally.
Although,
Imagine just being the white guy.
These people like Doug Ross, who I know is listening. Hey Doug, how's it going?
What's up, Doug?
This I'm not sure if he can still do this, but Logic will drop an album,
Yeah.
and he'll just know all the words like next week.
Mad.
And Logic raps fast as well.
Yeah, he does. And there's also like, he's not like someone who puts 4 songs on their album. It's like
They're big,
15.
dense albums. Yeah, dense.
dense.
A dense album is there. So I was just going back to Rap God for a second. Part of me wishes he didn't beat it.
What do you mean beat it?
You know Godzilla?
Oh,
Godzilla's
yeah.
faster. But it's so much cool to say, yeah, the fastest rap song is Rap God. That just sounds cool. And I was like, it's Godzilla
It's Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD.
featuring Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD has, and Juice WRLD's bit on that song is the best part of that song.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because Rap God actually, like, it's a good song.
His part is his Juice WRLD's part is the catchy part.
Yeah.
Like, it's the bit that people remember. Juice WRLD and like Frank Ocean or Mac Miller or any of those people, like the collabs that they could have done would have been fucking
my God.
insane.
And only one of them was real, like, lenient with it.
Yeah.
Juice would collab with literally anyone that just asked him.
Yeah, 100%.
And
like,
Frank's like, nah, man, I'm too emotional for you.
sorry, bro, I'm
Or
not
actually,
in a good place right now.
on the come up, Frank was like pre-collaborative. He'd collab with Kanye and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And then he released Blonde, and now he's
No,
one
he's
of the
just
biggest
the
guys
shit,
ever.
and he knows it.
He's just too cool for everyone. Because he is. He is too cool for everyone.
But you didn't have to say it like that.
If you think you're cool enough, if you think you're cooler than Frank Ocean, you're wrong.
Or you're Kanye West.
Or you're Kanye West. I'm pretty sure.
One of the two.
Yeah. Kanye's listening to this going like, damn, I'm not. Oh, never mind.
Ah, there it is. Thank you, Jack, my good friend that I know the name of.
My favourite white boy. Who's in this clip is Mike Tyson talking to Eminem. And was saying what it was Mike Tyson saying why he
Fuck, who do you reckon would be the alpha in that situation?
Mike.
Probably Mike, yeah.
Just because Mike could kill him.
True. But, anyway, what were you saying?
I'll get to that later. But I was going to say, Mike Tyson was saying why he likes Eminem, like respects him.
Yeah,
And he says, I can't say this quote, but you're going to understand what the quote is.
right.
I respect you, Wham. You know what it's like to be it.
Huh.
And Em, it's the most off guard. Em looks caught off guard all the way.
Wait, he said, you know what it's like to be a...
Yes. And
Like, on television or something?
yes.
Fuck.
And Em's seeing me like this guy. Like, you know how Eminem always looks angry?
Yeah,
So-
that's what I was meaning. Like, he always looks mad.
So he's sitting there looking at like hood up, got the cat poking out, he's going, and then he hears that and just goes, which I've never seen him do before, because he's always so serious, and all of a sudden he just goes, shit, man,
Oh, man, I appreciate you, bro. That's my...
yeah, just, I'm head out.
It's like that, you know, do you
Imagine
remember
Eminem saying,
Brandon
"Wait, head
Calvillo, his, like, vines?
Sorry?
You know that Brandon Calvillo guy? He's
Yeah.
in the Vogue squad. He made those vines, and there was this one when he made it. It was basically the same situation. I think he was in a car with his black friend. He's like, when your black friend says goodbye to you,
Right.
and the guy's just repeatedly, like this black guy's repeatedly calling Brandon my N-word, and he just looks so uncomfortable, and it like catches it just captures like the vibe perfectly. It's a good vibe.
Have you seen that video? It's stand-up comedic skit kind of thing. It's a white guy and two black guys. And the black guy walks up. So it's a white guy, it's a white pair, white guy and black guy, like the duo.
Yeah.
And the black guy comes and goes, "Hey man, where's my money?" And the white guy goes, "Man, I ain't got it yet." And points to the black guy. The black guy says it.
Oh, he just fills in the gap for
so
him.
he's got
Oh shit!
So it's like his way of saying the N-word. It's so funny.
Hang on, do I try and find this vine from?
No,
I think I might. Yeah, I might
pop
leave
the
it
video,
actually.
but
Don't know if we want.
I was going to say that I don't see Eminem as an alpha in any situation. He's just the lone wolf.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I feel like he's not like he doesn't like take control of anything. He just gets what he wants and gets out.
I feel like the kind of alpha character is also distorted now. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's scientifically like. Oh, sorry. I was going to say the original study it came with the concept of alphas and stuff was actually false. And the person who realized that was the person who made it.
Wait, he realized that his
So he
study was-
conducted a study on wolves, right?
Yeah.
And so the wolves showed a leadership structure whether he was an alpha and betas, whatever. And he assumed this was all wolves. And so he wrote the thing, he wrote a book on it, and it's spread like wildfire. Like, it's his thing.
Now it's used by frat houses everywhere.
He conducts another study on different packs and sees the same pack, I think, realizes it was all bullshit, and goes, "Oh dear."
Oh no!
Oh, no.
What have I created?
Yeah, but he's still some hierarchy, but he's not just one. Like he's multiple.
Multiple
Yeah.
alphas.
Yeah. But and now some people base their entire life around
Their
that
entire
concept.
personality and just
On
about
being
being
the
the
alpha.
alpha, literally. Shit, it was funny. For Halloween, Jack and I dressed up as Thing 1 and Thing 2
Yeah, which was
from
quite
Dr.
funny
Seuss.
considering you're both Jacks.
And Amy was there in the room, and she was making our labels for us, because I was just going to get a rectangular piece of paper, write Thing 1 on it, stick it on, done.
Right.
But she was
Job
like,
done.
no, you have to make them like oval, and you have to like do that. So basically, she took the time to spend like half an hour writing Thing 1 and Thing 2 like around the edges of the
yeah.
paper. Looked great. Anyway, she's like handing us our labels, and she gives me Thing 1. I was like, huh. And so Jack was like a little bit salty about that, and she's like, Amy just goes, well, Jack S is the alpha. And oh my god, I was grinning. Holy shit. Like, I genuinely don't...
Amy then died that night as Jack beat her to a pulp outside the
Like, I genuinely don't think either of us are the alpha in our friendship.
Yeah.
But it's just funny because it wasn't the first time that it happened. Like, Jack and I overheard about a conversation between the girls where apparently they decided that Jack O was my bitch.
Oh my god, he must be fucking depressed.
I was elated and he was so mad. I was like, no, it's Cap. Like, it's obviously Cap.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
genuinely like no like power rankings or anything in
I mean,
our
obviously
friendship.
you're the bitch.
Yeah, if there was a bitch, it would be me. But there
I mean,
isn't like...
if shit goes to shit and it comes down to it, all of us are Jacko's bitch.
Yeah. No, we've discussed fighting before, and he'd fuck me up, but I think I'd get a
You'll
shot
do
or two
the
in
best
first.
out of all of us, but he'd still beat you.
Yeah, he'd still fuck me up in the end. Anyway, point is that we'd never have that conversation, and like genuinely we have had it now, and we agreed that there genuinely is no like alpha or beta in our friend group. We're both like sort of equally whatever.
Equally shitty.
Equally just assholes. Anyway, point is that when it's imposed on us, it creates this...
equally jack shit.
Ah, nice. He's happy with that one. But yeah, when it's imposed on us, it's like, it almost creates this power vacuum. Like there is someone who is now trying to be the alpha to fulfill that prophecy or whatever. And so anyways, Jack's like, huh? And Amy's like, yeah, no, Jack S is always kind of the one to organize stuff, and like you just seem to follow him around quite a bit. And I was just sitting there like,
That's
Oh
so
my God.
funny.
It's
That's
a-
such an Amy thing to say. She
Yeah.
just has no
oh yeah,
ramification it's
literally,
gonna have.
so funny. And so like, I was like, look, I'll be the bigger man here. I'll be the alpha. You can be thing 1, Jack. I'll be thing 2. I'll take it upon myself. Like, the amount of satisfaction that brought me. Anyways,
I'll be the more mature one here.
we get asked consistently throughout the night why I'm thing 2, why he's thing 1, da-da-da-da-da. And we always keep doing the same, like, alpha kind of joke.
Right.
And, like, it hasn't been a thing since, but it's just, oh, fuck. It was so funny in the moment.
Oh my god, it's such an Amy just...
Yeah, literally.
Destroying
and it's
shit.
just throwing a spanner in the works. just saying something with no, like, yeah.
This is a situation that's going well. I can fuck it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was any other sort of friendship, it might have made things more awkward. Jake and I sort of took it as a joke. But, like, the amount of times I've just mentioned it since, just to rip into it.
Imagine if it was like Max and anyone.
Oh, yeah, literally. If it was, like, Max and I, there would have been... Oh, shit. He would have called, like, he would have called you and asked you to sort it out. Just like, settle this, please.
Hey, I've got a text message. Can you catch up?
Amy said this really funny thing tonight. It was quite humorous. She thinks...
But yeah, like you'd agree that I'm the alpha, right?
Adam's like...
No. No.
But yeah, I mean, it's the same with the fellas. Like, there is no obvious alpha. There is no alpha
Max is
whatsoever.
the alpha.
I mean, besides Max. If you take Max out of the equation...
No, yeah, it's a very equal level. I mean, that's why I always said, like, why my friend group at high school, like, broke apart. It's because we were all trying to be alpha. We were all trying to be alphas, but we were all very dominant personalities.
Yeah, like that silent competition.
We were all equal. Because like, in the fuzz, we're not all bears. We're not all trying to top each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And the lads, originally, everyone was trying to be like the guy.
Right, yeah,
There was
exactly.
no one who just wasn't the guy. Or he was, but it was Matt Crow, and he wasn't really meant to be. Yeah. I can say that now because I don't go to school anymore.
He doesn't have to see the man on a daily basis. How good does that feel? Adam finished school.
Oh yeah, I graduated.
He just graduated. Hang on. Put that thing on.
Got the leap. Okay, I'll put the.
I have to, yeah. I don't know why you bothered to put it on the LMP can. Like,
Well, so if I can talk while I put this on.
it's just so, I don't know. I mean, I did the same thing when I was on my laptop, but I was like bending over it still.
The quality of this hoodie has astounded me.
Yeah? Did you think it was going to be better or worse?
No, worse, way worse.
Oh, okay.
It's actually really good.
It's a good hoodie.
This is an audio thing, but as you can see, Levers 20. I'm out.
He's out, bitches. He's gone.
I've got my shirt this time. I can't bring this up to the camera because we will get cancelled very quickly.
Wow. I have no idea why that would be. Guess we'll just
They're
move
high
on
school
from it.
students. It's a high school boys.
High school boys. Adam's not allowed to show his shirt too closely on the camera.
Yeah.
Go figure.
There's multiple bad words on this.
And one bad word. One bad word.
No, I wasn't meaning swear words. I was just meaning like bad words.
Bad words.
There's multiple dicks, which we love to see.
Speaking of dicks,
Yep.
how about the one you drew on my back cover? Oh wait, no.
No.
Oh no, I saw that.
You saw that.
Yeah.
It was the graffiti I did.
It was the graffiti.
I'm
Actually,
so mad you saw that.
Yeah.
I had to make it because I don't think you were seeing it originally. I had it darker originally.
yeah,
But when I was at your house the other day fixing it, I pumped that opacity a little bit.
made it a little slightly more
Because I had a
noticeable.
thought, I wonder if they print it and the ink goes wrong, you might not be able to see it.
Oh right,
So I made it look, because while I was playing it, I was going to make a video out of it.
right. Yeah, I
I was
see.
going to wait until you printed them, and I was going to be like, this is my friend Jack, he wrote a book, he's really proud of his book. What he doesn't know is that I put a little Easter egg on his cover. And like, wait until you printed like all of them.
Oh, I see.
Evan just come on and go, hey, guess what, look what you can see.
Yeah, I took it into the printers today, actually. Graphics, I think they're called.
Graphics Explosion.
Yeah, and they gave me this little business card for this guy. He runs a company called Publish Me.
Yep.
Basically, he was going to give me a free quote for this thing. So I email him, he calls me back, we talk on the phone, figure all that out. I had to count how many colour pages and black and white pages and stuff. Because it made it cheaper if it was, if we knew exactly how much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd tell him that it's about 2/3 black and white, 1/3 like colour photos and stuff.
Really, 1/3? Oh, because you got, never mind,
Because there's like photos on pages with text and all that stuff. Anyway, he's like, emails me about half an hour later. He's like, oh, thanks, Jack. Quotes attached. So I asked for 8 copies, all right? Give me an estimate how much you think 8 copies is going to be. printed out in a nice professional looking book.
I'd say like, or like 60 per book.
Solid guess. So you reckon around what, like 480?
Yeah.
Let's pump that up a little bit.
Oh no. Is it more or less than what the initial expectation was?
More.
Oh god.
8.
How about you just tell me the number?
1,057
Oh my fucking
for
god.
8 books. 8
What?
of them.
A whole ass rack.
Literally.
A whole ass band.
And like,
They
see,
probably would be really good quality though.
that'd be fucking bangers, is a thing. And like, it would just be easy if it was done in New Plymouth. And
I thought
I
you
don't
had a place to go to initially, they had them for cheaper.
yeah, there was that online website thing.
Yeah.
That was going to be reasonably expensive. It was going to be like $40 US per. And I was like, damn, that's a lot. Like, that's like 80 New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking at this thing and it's like 130 a pop. And I'm like, 80 could be quite nice. And see, the thing is, 8 copies was going to be like, one for me, one for like, just to keep in like pristine condition for like my future wife or family or whatever.
Yeah.
One for my mum and dad each for Christmas. One for my grandma and nana each for Christmas. That's 6. Then you wanted one and Josh wanted one. So 8. And I was like, that's doable. Like, if they're like, I can, whatever. They'll be good Christmas presents. I am paying $130 per for Christmas presents. So I'm thinking, I'm going to get 1. No, 2. I'll get 2. 1 to keep in good condition. 1 for me to just have. And if people want to read it, they can have my copy. And just, yeah. So
That's so expensive.
It's so
I'm still
expensive.
processing that. It's like,
I'm so mad because I was like, yeah. I don't know
Although-
why I got it in my brain that it would be cheaper if I did it locally, like instead of online.
yeah, no, but honestly, that stuff's normally more expensive locally because there's less competition.
Literally. So
Although I imagine if you pump the higher up the number of books goes, like the more copies you do, the cheaper they'll get per book.
yeah, but I don't have. I don't know. Be nice if I could just win lotto.
Yeah. This verse brought to you by.
This video is brought to you by L&P. I'm gonna be sponsored. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh my god! I haven't told the podcast this, but I told you this. When I get to 30k on TikTok, I'm going to try and approach L&P about sponsorship.
Oh yeah.
I should probably just ask him for a podcast sponsorship as well. On top of that,
Yeah. Well, I'd be keen for that. I mean, we could now that we're recording them, we could literally drink L&P every episode.
that'd be so good.
I'll be down for that.
Yeah, or at least just have like cans next to the camera.
Yeah, just like lined up along your coffee table. It's just a wall of L&P. You can only see our faces through little holes.
At the flat next year, on the walls needs to be a wall of L&P cans.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. Instead of alcohol, we just do L&P.
Yes. I mean, if we're getting paid,
Much more wholesome.
if you're getting paid for it, then
Exactly.
Apparently, there's an L&P cafe in Pyro,
That would make sense.
and I didn't know they existed, but I really want to go now.
Where's Pyro?
I actually don't know whereabouts it is in New Zealand. It's like
Wow, okay, I've got myself. This little.
I'm so
tang.
glad I know how to pronounce it properly as well. I joined my live the other day and taught me Pyro. Because I was saying Pyro,
Pyro.
very white of me, but that's Pyro.
Fuck yeah.
Which is the most New Zealand thing I'm doing right now. Just like,
Oh, it's dummy far away.
oh, how far away?
Like, you could probably put this on the screen for people to see. Like, in between Auckland and Tauranga.
I don't know. I thought it was closer than that.
Ain't it not?
Do you reckon Alan P will buy us?
Should we go on the way down to Wellington? We'll just make a quick pit stop to the other side of the island.
Do you reckon Alan P will pay for our plane tickets?
You think there's an airport in Pyro?
No, we fly to Auckland. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
drive from Auckland. Because that'd make a good video.
Oh, the roadie part.
Yeah.
It would almost be quicker to drive there. What's the drive? 4 hours 15.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad.
It's 8
I forget
hours.
our country's small. We can just drive across
If
the
we
country.
left here at 9 o'clock, we could be there by like 1, do our shit, get on the road at 4, back here by 8.
That'd be an exhausting day.
Oh yeah, it would be, but we'd
It's-
have a sponsorship.
True. I mean, depending if I even get the sponsorship.
No, I mean, surely.
Oh, I'm just hoping.
When they hear that you've got, how many followers are you going for? 30,000 followers on
30,000.
TikTok.
I mean-
And 2 million listeners on your weekly podcast.
2 million.
2 million. Don't fuck me on this
Don't look
and
it
make
up.
it look like it's not true.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's no way to check anyway. So
Exactly.
it's all right.
How would you guys know? You don't. That being the audience.
We talked to Spotify. Spotify actually messaged me saying that they can't add us to the charts anymore.
They just messaged you. Instagram DM.
Yeah, no. But,
Have you seen the new Instagram update? That's actually the most Gen Z shit I've seen in a minute, but still.
the awful one, right?
What?
Well, I'll talk first, then you talk.
Yeah.
So I have multiple Instagram accounts, as we know. I've got my personal, got my art one, I've got my Blaybot one, got my private, and because of this,
Is that all?
yeah, it's all.
Oh, okay.
And because of because of this,
Yeah. Okay.
because of this, I get so Instagram when they do new updates, they test them with people first, and so they add people to like add accounts at random to the new versions of Instagram to see what the reaction is.
Yeah.
Before they push it out to a wider audience. So I got the chance of me being added to those beta testing. Basically, it's quite high. So I got added to one on my Blayball account. I got added to the new format test.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
You don't like it?
I hate it. So there's your profile, right?
Yeah.
And over the button it used to be where your likes and stuff was.
Yeah.
It's now a shop.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? It's Instagram. Don't fucking trade me.
It's
What?
the most monetized thing I've seen in a long time.
If
yeah.
you go to the search, it's now like, hang on, let me think, look at this actual thing.
Like the explore page is just
and everything's
dummy
like,
fucked
yeah,
up.
all the stuff you actually want to use is crammed into the top right corner. It's so bad. No way. Oh, first I thought I'd put my Blaybot, my personal on it. Yeah, so it goes shop, create post, then Reels. Who fucking uses Reels?
well.
Just use TikTok.
Reels. I thought didn't they put that out exactly as TikTok was supposed to just get cancelled in the US?
Yes.
Because that was going to be the biggest just snake.
Oh, the biggest LU.
Just yoink.
And then
All
you
that
got-
revenue.
I mean, it's like everything top right corner. You got your likes and your explore and your messages. It's the shop really grinds my gears. Also, this account definitely doesn't know me, but it's recommending me baby clothing. Woman's.
How tall are you again?
Thank you for listening to this.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. We're
It's
about to start the
recommending
UFC
me
segment.
woman's clothing,
Uh-huh.
interior design things,
Cool.
more baby clothing. It's, not off-brand sneakers, like budget brand sneakers.
Right.
Um,
Just like Mizuno and shit.
No, like the AliExpress.
Oh, okay, that
unnamed.
budget.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's got
What's that warehouse one? Oh, fuck.
This is a warehouse one?
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's like, they do everything. They do like fake Nikes, fake fucking Adidas, fake everything. Like, oh, it's not Skoda. It's like something similar to, Skoda's a car brand, but it sounds similar to that word.
Scody.
Yeah, that's the one.
Could you imagine? There was some fuck up at Skoda. They were making like a new sub-brand called Scody. Just having no idea what they were doing.
Warehouse shoe brand.
Don't I forget this thing about this, that around the world, people don't call McDonald's Macca's,
They call it Mickey D's.
which is fucked.
That's
Macca's sounds way
wrong.
better.
Or the Golden Arches. I never conned on to the fact that Mickey D's meant McDonald's till I was like,
Honestly,
15.
no, that's understandable though, because America has so many fast food
fast food.
like franchises where they
You
just
wanna
get
get some
lost in the
food?
mix.
Active Intent. That's one of them.
Active Intent, that's what the school had at ruining my life.
Active Intent is like New Year's resolutions when you're like, I'm going to go to the gym every second day for the rest of this year. You go out and buy $15 worth of Active Intent gear and then never wear it because you don't go to the gym.
I love seeing like gym membership things, and it's got like star of the year. Oh my god! Apparently that's like where like 80% of your revenue comes from.
Oh shit, yeah, it would be.
It's so funny.
And like gyms are low-key annoying in the first couple of weeks because they're always like of the year because they're always super busy. Like
Yeah.
January 1st to maybe like January 10th, and then it's just right back to normal.
Yeah, because they're normally fairly empty, aren't they?
Depends what time you go and like which gym. Like the uni gym,
Yeah.
busy as fuck from like 4 till maybe 8.
Right.
Reasonably quiet during the day, but it picks up at lunchtime. Like, just sort of spots that make sense. Like, I used to go at like 6 in the morning before school
Right.
when I was really busy. And lots of people working out like before work, after work, lunch hour, that sort of like just random hotspots throughout the day. But like I went today at like 2, left at like 3:15, and yeah, not busy at all.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out next year. Like, I'm going to try and pick the least busiest hours.
Yeah, I mean that's always good, especially if you want to do a bunch of different stuff while you're there. Like if you go and you want to spend half an hour, like 45 minutes on the bench, then you can just go get a bench and you'll be fine. Like you could go at 5 o'clock when it gets really busy.
You know, I'd hate the idea of going to like a busy party and some like massive buff dude is actually gaining a lot. Going like, why is this fucking skinny 5'8" twat trying to lift?
Get off my bench.
Oh, you're right, mate. Can I just bench? He doesn't see me. He just sits, just lies down. Like a Diamond Olympic kid movie. He starts like putting on his massive weights. Just
Yeah, he's like, oh, did someone leave their towel on this bench? Oh no, it's a person.
fuck.
You what?
My fingers ended. Our recording.
Did your phone die?
No, it just stopped.
Damn. All right. I guess I should end this episode. Thanks, guys, for listening to another episode of 99 Vibes.
Listening to this episode 99 Vibes. I'm at Jack's mic right now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please watch my TikToks. Thank you.
Blade Bolt's out. Sitting in Adam's house right now, I can tell you firsthand that Adam's room stinks. Right. Thanks, guys. Catch you next week.